Hey guys,
I'm Issa,
and I'm Sam.
and welcome back to Likewise Pod.
It's about whatever we want.
And I thought last week was really good, and I don't know, I love confidence. I think it's so important to talk about and recognize when you're feeling confident, when you're not feeling confident, and I just thought it was a really good conversation, and it's also something that Sam and I are very passionate about, whether we talk about it all the time or not. It's just something that we kind of both feel in our everyday lives, and we want others to feel confident too. So I thought it was good for us to talk about.
Yeah, it was super fun, and we actually talked for like a really long time. It was so fun, and I just remembered this. I don't know why I didn't talk about it last week, but there's this playlist on Spotify that I've listened to a couple times, and it's called Hot Girl Walk. I found it on TikTok. The girl who made it had this whole thing. She was like, okay, listen, like you can use it to work out, you can use it for like your power walks, but like what you do is like you listen to it in the morning, you go on your hot girl walk, and then you go home, like get ready for the day, and you carry that energy with you throughout the day.
Yeah, wait, I saw that TikTok too.
Yes, and I did it. I tried it one day, and it was amazing. It works, I promise.
Oh, I love that. I'm looking it up right now as we speak. Okay, I just liked it. I'm definitely gonna be listening to it. So
yeah, it's pretty fun. I mean, there's definitely some songs that like I skip just because like, you know, some songs I don't like as much as others, but overall the mood is great.
I mean, I'm looking at it now. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't really listen to that or that or that or that or that. But like overall, I like the mood. I like the. I hate this. I hate that I'm about to say it. I like the vibe of it.
Yeah, I listened to it on like a 4-mile walk.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd be walking.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Sorry, that was such a weird transition thing. So Sam, before we get into it, to start with your roses and thorns of the week?
Yeah, I'll start with my thorn because I feel like I don't really have one. The only thing I could really think of was that I was like really dehydrated the other night, and it sucked. It was not fun, would not recommend. I did it on accident. Like, just didn't realize I didn't have any water that day, and it really did not do me well. And then for my rose, I feel like I have a couple different things. I've been playing my Wii a lot with my roommate, and that's just been really fun. Like we've played like every cup of Mario Kart in order on both Mario Kart games we have. I had a Greek leadership camp this weekend, which was really fun. And I totally forgot to write this down, but I have like 2 interviews coming up for possible internships this summer.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, one of them would be like remote, and it's for this like kind of like online boutique based out of Texas, I'm pretty sure. And then the other one would be in person in Seattle, and that one I'm like really excited about this interview for. I really want to do that one, and like I was just like talking to Gemma about it earlier because like if I have an internship like in Seattle instead of like commuting every day, like she is looking for like a place to like sublease or just like rent over the summer in Seattle, so her and I could potentially live together over the summer.
I love that. That's so cute. That'd be iconic. I am just thinking about all like the photo shoots you guys would have there.
Oh, the content would be amazing.
Oh, that would be so incredible. I'm rooting for it. Like I want that to happen so bad. All right. I'll start with my rose. So my rose is that I went to Las Vegas this past weekend with one of my best friends for her birthday, and it was my first time in Las Vegas, and it was a lot of fun. 26 out of 10. Want to go back again. My thorn is that I suck at gambling. I lost a lot of money, and I also didn't sleep a whole lot, LOL, but you know, it's the price you pay for, I don't know, going somewhere.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, aka all your money stays in Vegas.
Literally. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I've like never been like a super big fan of gambling. Like I don't know, I've gone to the casino like once and I didn't like it.
No, that's understandable. I really like the atmosphere, and it was fun. I want to go back. I really want COVID to be over so that I can go back more often, you know. but it was still fun. It was still good.
Oh my gosh, exciting. I just got an email about my name tag coming soon.
Yes. Oh
My
my gosh.
official Prezi name tag. How exciting.
Can you just get me a name tag? I want a name tag.
Yes. That'd be so fun.
I'm so excited because yesterday at our Rogamma meeting, we were informed that all of our Rogamma merch for recruitment week is provided to us by Panhellenic.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that. I really thought I was gonna like have to buy it. I was like, well, I'm not buying like recruitment outfits for
No,
the
they're
sororities, so I know. So
free.
that's so nice. And so, our like head Rogamma, she's like, so would you guys want like a T-shirt or something since you can't wear your letters this semester? And we're all like, yeah. And she's like, okay, would you guys just want a T-shirt or like a wide variety? I'm like, hoodies. I want a wide variety. Everyone wants a wide variety. So here's to hoping that we get a Rogamma hoodie this semester. But like
Good.
I like told my mom that. She's like, oh my gosh, that's so nice. I was like, yeah, so I'm definitely down to buy like a Rogamma hoodie this semester, because then once we get all of our free merch, it's like, okay, well, just split the cost of the hoodie we got last semester, and then it's all inexpensive then. I'm like, oh, I'm so excited.
Literally.
I hope it's so cute.
I
want a fanny
am
pack.
like, oh my god, yes, fanny pack. I'm designing like a bunch of different variations of some like cute like council merch for like all councils to match. So like Pan, IFC, MGC all matching for the council. Because this name might not stay. I don't know. We might have to change it. But we were just trying to come up with like a fun new name for all of us to like call our meetings that we do every other week. Because we were just calling them joint council. But then that's weird because it makes it seem like there's only 2 councils and there's 3 of us. So then I guess they called it Grand Council last year. But we all voted to call it Supreme Council. So I was like making like knockoff Supreme looking merch, and I thought it'd be cute. But yeah, so hopefully in some sort of way there will be some cute collab cross council merch. Because that's just so cute. Like they've never done like combined like council merch with like all 3 before, so
I love that. Oh, I think it'd be so cool to design like the merch. I love that. Oh my gosh, are you okay?
Yes.
Okay, I was like, what happened? I feel so distracted right now.
No, same. No, the president was just like asking me if it was okay if they were late to our meeting, and I was just saying yes.
Well, I mean, I guess that's like kind of a good segue into our topic for the day. Not being productive in a productive world, because I like feel this very, 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 very often, and like a little too often for my own comfort, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. I feel like it's really easy, and I do it all the time. I get down on myself a lot about like, oh, I should have been more productive today, I didn't get anything done, or like if I like multiple days in a row don't like get anything done and like push things off, and just I don't know, I'm always just kind of hard on myself about it.
Yeah, no, me too, especially when I like write down on my calendar or my planner or my weekly planner or whatever, like, okay, I want to do this on this day, this on that day, blah blah blah, and I have like just 3 or 4 tasks, like simple tasks that I want to do like on a day, and then I'll only do like 1 or 2 of them, or you know, none of them. I'm like, wow, I really just didn't do anything but watch Criminal Minds today. And I like get really down on myself because I'm like, oh. And then here's Sam, who's like in the car, like going to Walmart, getting groceries, like going somewhere, doing something, because like we snap all day,
all the
every
time.
day. And so I like get into that. I'm like, ugh, I'm just so not productive, and like my other friends are like working and like actually doing things with their lives, and I'm just like, wow, I need to pick up the pace. I need to get on my A game or like do something.
Yeah, I always just like, I don't know, it's good to have like days where you don't do anything. Like it's definitely super important to just like rest and not do anything. But I feel like the biggest thing for me that I don't know, maybe changed my mindset around productivity, because I feel like just as a culture, especially like in college, we're just so obsessed with productivity. I stopped only seeing like my doing homework and like meetings and like kind of more school related things as productive and just seeing like everything as being productive. I don't know if that makes sense, but I started like considering my day productive if I like woke up, like got out of bed, like didn't just like stay laying in bed all day. Like if I got up, like made myself breakfast, like like got ready, like put time into like just like any like self-care or like just like doing my hair, doing my makeup, like getting ready, just anything I do I started considering productive, which was, I don't know, that's pretty helpful like for me, just to like, then you don't get too hard on yourself about it.
Yeah. I mean, being a type 3, the achiever, I feel like that's a lot of what my, not like identity, but kind of identity is like being productive. And if I'm not being productive, I'm not doing something, I'm not like achieving anything, then I'm like not fulfilling my purpose, or I'm not being fulfilled, or like I'm just not doing well, if that makes sense, you know? And so it's really hard to like look at that and kind of like what you're saying, like only seeing like school things or like other things as being productive, when it's like, no, I actually made myself food today, or like I actually went to the store, I got milk today, or I went to the dentist. And it's like, just because it's an appointment doesn't mean that wasn't productive. But yeah, so it's definitely a mindset that's hard to get into, but once you're into it, I feel like, I mean, clearly once you're into it, it's a little bit easier, but it's not always easy.
Yeah, that is a good way to put it. It's not always easy. Like, it's an everyday, constant learning process. Like, I feel like there's no, I guess, like, no end to, like, having, like, the back and forth of, like, not feeling like you're doing enough, versus just, like, staying, like, optimistic and positive about, like, how much you're doing. But, yes. Honestly, what's pretty interesting is, like, we were both just trying to, like, look for, like, articles or just, like, little, like, tidbits of things on the internet of just, like, what other people say about, like, considering it, like, okay to not be productive all the time. And, like, we couldn't find anything that, like, did not have anything to do with COVID, so, like, we just thought it was interesting that, like, people are, like, kind of in this whole mindset now of, like, it's okay to not be productive all the time because we're in a pandemic, not just, like, in general.
Yeah. I really wish that, because before COVID hit, I did see like, oh, it's okay if you're not productive today. If you got up out of bed, I'm proud of you. If you brushed your teeth, I'm proud of you. If you ate something today, I'm proud of you. Like stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, that's great and stuff. But now I'm seeing even more of that during COVID. And while I 100% understand it, I wish that there wasn't such a negative stigma about like around not being productive just in everyday life. Like before COVID, and hopefully eventually once COVID ends, like we're not always going to be able to be productive every single day. And it's okay to take breaks. It's okay to take just 5 minutes out of your day or something, you know, to not be productive. And I think it's really interesting, like exactly what you said, Sam. Like it's just so interesting that we didn't find anything that was dated before COVID.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, it shouldn't have to take a pandemic to like give like yourself or other people grace for like not being productive all the time. Like I don't know, I just don't think that's right. Like, because if you think about it, like just for like us, because this is what we can relate to the most, being college students, like in the general scope of being a college student, just like the amount of like time and energy it takes out of you to be going to school, and all of that, like that's already enough to like make you need to have like days off and be unproductive sometimes, because your whole life is being a student, which is like the most productive thing in the whole world. So it's like, I don't know, I just feel like in general, like that should already be an expectation, for like, I don't know, it makes me think like, especially college. I'm making no sense and I'm very much rambling, but like,
no, you're good.
I don't know, just I feel like it should already be like an expectation that like everyone is okay with like not being productive all the time, or that you don't make other people feel bad for not being productive all the time, because you also don't know what other people are going through. Like, I could be like, oh my gosh, what do you mean you don't have, like, I don't have class on Fridays, so sometimes I'm like, I should be productive on Fridays, but honestly, I like to take it as like a day off, like an extra day off. So like someone could be like, what do you mean you have no class on Fridays and you still didn't do your homework until Sunday night right before it was due? Like, yeah, I didn't. And that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're getting it done, you're getting it done. And I get so self-conscious, like, during like during breaks, like summer and winter breaks, when I'm like snapping you and like other people, and I'm just laying in bed all day not doing anything. Like, I'm kind of doing stuff like on the computer or whatever, like some work here and there, like getting up, like going to the bathroom, getting food and stuff, but I'm literally just like laying in bed all day, and I'm like, wow, I wonder what they're thinking about me right now. Maybe I should just get up for a change of scenery. And sometimes I do, because I get so self-conscious about like what other people are thinking, like, oh my gosh, like Issa's not doing anything, but like, and when it gets to the point of just laying in bed all day, not doing anything for days and days and days and weeks on end, then yeah, I 100% get the judgment, because I'm judging myself too. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. It's yeah, it's so hard, because it's like, okay, where's the line between self-care and actually being lazy, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it definitely varies from person to person, because, like, I personally am someone who I I'm not very content with, like, boredness. Like, I cannot, I can't watch, like, shows and movies or, like, YouTube all day. Like, after, like a little bit of time, I get really, really bored, and then, like, I just have to do something else. Like, I'm kind of a go person. I like a good, like, day off, a weekend off, but, like, I can't do it for long periods of time. So I feel like I like to be doing things. Like, I like being productive, so I, like, push myself sometimes, even when I'm, like, not feeling that great, just because, like, I hate being bored and just, like, not being entertained. Like, having a short attention span is not fun.
I think that's so funny, because on the other hand, I love binging shows. Like, I love just watching movies all day. I love just watching like shows all day. And I have done that so many times. And it's just so funny to me, because Sam, we're so alike, but then in so many things we're just
wildly different
opposites. And it's like, how, like, first of all, how can we even be friends with how different we are, and how can we be so similar with how different we are? But it's just, I don't know, it's so funny how it works out.
Yeah, I definitely think that's really funny too, because I mean, I always would say, like, I mean, I wasn't like the biggest like show or movie watcher like growing up. Like, I've always been just like a YouTube watcher, so like that's kind of where I feel like I've always had kind of like a shorter attention span when it comes to watching shows and movies. But yeah, I cannot do it very often. Like, even like one movie a day sounds like a lot to me.
Oh my god.
Like, I can't do that, but I can watch TikTok for hours. Like, I could watch TikTok for the length of like 2 movies and feel like fine.
No, I 100% get that. Okay, real quick. I feel like I say 100% so much, and it really bothers me.
I do too.
I don't even try to. It just happens. But no, it's so funny, because you said like you'll like binge YouTube videos and short attention span stuff, but I do too, but they're always like long YouTube videos, like 20 minutes or more.
I love
like
a good 45-minute weekly
vlog
with like no editing. Yeah.
And like I will binge it, like Bailey Sarian, love her, so good. Like, what is it? Murder Mystery Makeup Mondays, so good. It's so entertaining, and I love true crime. Try Guys, I love them. They're so funny. And like I'll just like watch all these like long YouTube videos. Oh, and Anthony Padilla, so good too. Love him. I love his like sat down with so and so for a day. I love that series. And like, so I'll just watch these like TV show long YouTube videos, And I mean, in 2 times speed, of course. But and so it's like the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of 2 times speed, I was actually just talking to our friends, Riley and Rachel, the other day about 2 times speed because it was last Friday. I was doing I had to do like a film response, and this thing was like an hour long, and like Rachel was over. Like I live with Riley, so like it's normal that we just like sit around and do homework like next to each other in like the living room.
Mm-hmm.
But like Rachel came over to hang out with us, like to play Wii with us. So I was like, I don't want to like keep you waiting. I can go do it in my room. And then she was like, no, like do it right here. And I was like, great. And then I was like, well, I'm gonna put it on 2 times speed so that it's not gonna be that long. And the whole time they were just like amazed. They were like, I don't know how you understand it, how you comprehend it. Like, and then I showed them like, how like if I listen to something like Call Her Daddy or like one of those podcasts, like that they feel extra slow to me, that like I'm obsessed with Spotify now having like up to 3.5 times speed.
Literally.
Like I've been putting other podcasts at 3 times speed now, and they were like,
Me
what
too,
do you
me
mean?
too.
That sounds like absolute gibberish to me. And I was like, no, it's efficient. Like I am like taking in everything.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the easiest way, because my brother, my dad, my mom, my sister, like, they're all like, what? How do you listen to that? Blah, blah. And, like, the easiest way I can explain it is that's literally how fast, like, my thoughts go.
Yeah.
Like, most of the time, I forget what I'm thinking because they're going so fast. And I'm like, oh, wait, what happened? What happened? Isa, what'd you say? I can't even keep up with myself. But some pods I listen at 3 times speed because they speak so slow, and I'm like, okay, just get to the point. You can keep talking. You can talk faster than that. It's okay. And then like sometimes I feel like I'm talking 2 times speed, not just on the pod, but like in general. And then people are like, oh, whoa, you said slow down, slow down. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't. Like if I slow down, I'm gonna lose what I'm saying. I'm gonna forget.
Yeah, my family has always gotten on me about talking fast, and I'm like, I can't help it. Like, I just like it. That's just how my brain works. But I think the other thing about it is, like, I feel like if you aren't the one, like, if you're not actively listening to something that you put in a faster speed, that's where it sounds like more gibberish and stuff. So, like, if you are, like, just, like, a passive listener, so, like, if I was just playing something, like, really loud on a Bluetooth speaker, on 3 times speed, and Riley was in the other room, like, she would obviously not really understand it because she's not, like, the one, like, actively listening to it, you know?
And I mean, another thing for me, like why I do it, is when I first found the feature, I was like, oh, perfect. And like I could understand them at 2 times speed easily. 3 times I was like, I don't know about that. But like I trained myself. Anyways, it's kind of, okay, I'm a very competitive person, as we all know, and productivity like goes along with that. And so I just felt like, okay, I'm being so efficient, I'm being very productive, listening to like 2 pods in the time it takes to listen to one, now at 3 in the time it takes to listen to one. And it's also like, oh, I know what they're saying, but you don't, because I can just hear it faster or something, you know. And it's like, that's not what it is, but for some reason my mind just works that way, and it's really annoying because I don't like being super competitive, but I also do like winning, so there's that.
That's another thing that's I feel very different about the two of us, is that like I'm like probably the least competitive person except for when I play like Mario Kart.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the most competitive person. Okay, I'm only competitive when I know I can win things. If I know I like don't have a chance or like can't win, then I'm probably gonna be like, it's fine. It doesn't matter. But like, if I at least have a chance, I'll be competitive.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny that we've been drawing comparisons between the two of us.
Yeah.
And we were like talking about like the comparison game, the comparison trap, all of that. And here we are just being like, oh my gosh, we're so the same and so different. And then we're like, oh wait.
Yeah. I know we touched on the comparison game a little bit last week with confidence, but I feel like it's good to talk about a little bit more in depth this week when we're talking about not being productive in a productive world. And just like one example, I already said that like Sam, when I'm like snapping you all day and you're like out doing things, you're like being productive with your life, and then I'm just laying in bed, I'm like, oh my gosh, what's she think about me? I don't know. And then also like my mom, she's a paralegal, she does so much, and she literally every day she has to like log her time, and in that she has to say exactly what she did for how long, and if she took any breaks, so that like the clients know like what she's billing them for. And I'm like, wow, whether she did a lot or a little, like she still worked not just 9 to 5, but probably like 8 to 7 or 8 to 9, because there's always just so much and so many emails she has to go through. I'm like, wow, all I did was heat up a piece of chicken. Like I went to these classes that I hate, and then I just complained to her while she's working, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So
yeah, I feel like the biggest thing with like the whole like obsession with productivity, and like when you feel like bad about not being productive, it is so much just rooted in comparing yourself to like people who are being super productive, or like, I don't know, just kind of drawing that comparison and being like, oh, well, all these people, like, they're so successful and getting all these like nice things, and they're doing well because they're super productive all the time, and here I am just like not being able to like do enough every single day. I don't know, it's just so much comparison.
yeah, and again, like with my competitive nature, it's like, oh well, they're doing so much better than I am, or like they're at a better place in life, or wow, they're 4 years younger than me and they've already done so much, or they're just a year older than me and they're so far ahead in life. And there's like, for me, there's like no happy medium where it's like, oh, they're a year older than me, they had more time than me, blah blah blah, or oh, they're younger than me, that's so cool, way to do that. Maybe not a happy medium, I guess, but you know what I'm saying. But it's so hard to get out of that mindset, because one, I am super competitive, like I've already said so many times, I'm sorry. Two, the comparison game is the easiest game for me to play, and I really wish that was hard, but it's just too easy for comfort. And just having the mindset of life actually isn't a competition is not the one I was born with. So getting out of that is really hard.
Yeah, I feel like I've kind of, I don't know, I feel like I've had a good balance of like not, but also I do fall into it all the time. And I just think like the biggest thing for me is like I always am able to like, I guess, ground myself in like remembering like, oh, you know, like there's no set like route like to life, you know, it's not like the game of life. It's not like we all are on this like same little like road, same little path. Like everyone has a unique like, I don't know, just like route to their life, and how long it takes them to get into like to doing their dream career, or like if they go to school, don't go to school, like all these things. Like everyone has their own unique life path going on, so everyone is obviously going to be at different stages of life all the time, and like that's okay. I've been honestly thinking about this is so random, but I'm always like, oh my gosh, like what's gonna happen when like how bad is like me falling into like comparison going to be when like I'm in like my late 20s and like comparing myself to my friends that I graduated like college with, like in comparing like, oh well, I'm at this point in my career and they're here, or like, oh, they're married, or they have this many kids, or like all these things. Like I feel like it's gonna hit really hard again, like as soon as like you like, I don't know, I guess train yourself or coach yourself to like not have that mindset, I feel like it's just gonna come back and strike you again at each like, I don't know, like big phase of your life.
Yeah, I mean, I just like on that topic of like family relationships or whatever, like I already do that so much because I'm literally the only one in my friend group who does not have a boyfriend or like any, because literally they all have boyfriends. I'm like, wow, that's so great. So whenever I see like a relationship TikTok or like a funny one or something, like give your boyfriend your hand and see what he does with it. Like I saw that one the other day, and like this girl put her hand to her boyfriend who was eating cereal, and he like had a spoonful of cereal and just put it in her hand.
Oh my god.
I thought that was so funny. So I sent it to the group, and then I was like, wow, this is great. I'm the only one who can't relate or who can't do this. But it's like, okay, God, when's it gonna happen? But we're just waiting.
We're just waiting. Oh, yes. I relate. Yeah, I feel like it's super easy to play the comparison game when it comes to just like relationships, or like thinking like, oh, they're so much closer with like this other friend than they are with me, or like those kinds of things.
Yeah.
Just thinking like, I mean, just like within our own friend group, like too, like we all like know like who is like the other person's person, and like, like, oh well, these people are more, they're closer with these people than they are with these people, and like it's just so chaotic.
Yeah, because we, like you and me, we talk about like those connections within our own friend group all the time, or like the different pairs or trios or like whatever it is, and it's like like where do I fit in all of this? Or it's like, okay, who's the glue of the group? Who's just being stuck on, and that's so unhealthy, and it's so annoying. And like, what I'm so happy that we've been doing like the little friend surveys or like quizzes and stuff, and like I think it's so cute. But then when we have like the confessions or something, like someone says something about like I don't fit in, or like I don't think I belong in this group, or like you guys are just having me for charity or whatever, like something along those lines, like that breaks my heart. And it's like, yeah, I definitely feel that way a lot of the time, or like half the time, or like whatever percent of the time, but I don't let that consume me. And like I'm in this friend group for a reason.
Yeah, you it's not the truth, like it's just like an unhealthy like little thought.
Yeah. And like sometimes it's hard to get out of that than it is other times, but then I try to remember, okay, if they really didn't like me, I feel like they'd say something, or like they'd kick me out of the group chat, or like I don't know, I feel like something would happen where like I would know, okay, I'm no longer part of this friend group.
Just all things that are like super unrealistic that would never happen in our friend group. I feel like some things we said just made it sound like we are like horrible friends and that none of us like each other, but like I feel like it's just funny. Like our group is fine. We like each other. It's But
if either samurai are kicked out of the friend group, you'll know, because this pod will not happen anymore.
No, for real. Like if this pod just like randomly falls off the face of the earth, like that's how you know like something happened. I actually had someone ask me. They were like, "What would you?" They were like, what would you do with the pod if you and Issa weren't friends anymore? And I was like, what do you mean? Like, they were like, who would take it? And I was like, it's not a custody battle. Not one of us would keep it. It just wouldn't be a pod anymore. Like, maybe, like, she would have her own pod, or have it with someone else, or, like, I would have my own pod or with someone else. But, like, we wouldn't just, like, have a little custody battle over likewise pod.
Oh, my gosh. That would be so sad. Yeah, no, it wouldn't. No, I would definitely not do likewise pod without you. Like, wow, I don't even want to think about not being friends with you.
I don't think that would ever happen.
Oh my gosh, wait, that's so funny. Super funny in like the worst way, but super funny.
Yeah. It was such an odd moment. It was like at like 3 a.m. Also, it was just like a weird like nighttime conversation. I don't know.
Oh, I love that. Hey, but thought provoking. Honestly, midnight conversations are my favorites. I just think it's so fun. Also because like middle of the night is my favorite time of day, because I'm awake when no one else is.
It's pretty peaceful.
The world is just more fun. The world's just more fun at night.
Yeah, it like kind of feels like time is super, super slow in the middle of the night. Like you could just like hang out forever, and like you can do everything you want before the sun comes up.
Like, I definitely feel more productive at night. Like one time I deep cleaned my whole bathroom, like my shower, my counters, my cabinet, sink, toilet. I deep cleaned it all in like 3 hours. I don't know. I took a lot of breaks starting at like 5 p.m. and I finished at 3 a.m. and I was most productive from like 1 to 3 a.m. And yeah, I could never do that during the day hours.
Regular business hours? Absolutely not.
No. We're closed during regular business hours.
But yeah, no, I honestly think that like so many of those like kind of like on the daily type of comparisons we have are like, I mean, like they're definitely there's things that are really, really unhealthy and that it would be good to like stray away from, but I honestly do feel like a lot of comparisons are like fine. Like I feel like there can be healthy comparison.
Yeah. Like there is a difference between healthy growth and unhealthy like pushing. Like if you're in your growth zone, you're being pushed in your growth zone, that's great. But if you're being pushed into your uncomfortable zone, that's not great.
Mhm. Like I could be like, "Oh, I don't know, I'm trying to come up with like I'm trying to think of like things that I think on the daily that are like common little comparisons I have. I don't know, I guess just like um I feel like I think about it a lot when I'm like on TikTok. Like I'll see
Mhm.
someone and be like, "Oh my gosh, like they're so pretty," or like, "Oh wow, like they went on a run or a workout and I haven't worked out in 3 days." But like it's more of like a motivating thing where I'm like, I set these goals for myself, not like I want to do what they're doing to like be like them. It's more of like, oh, it reminds
Mhm.
you of your goals and makes you feel bad for like skipping out on them. Or like, I don't know, I see someone with like really nice teeth and I'm like, oh my god, I haven't worn my retainers in 2 weeks. And I told myself I was going to wear them 3 times a week as a New Year's resolution. Um, that was a really odd example, but it happens.
Yeah, I mean, again, like we touched on this last week with Pinterest, and for me, Pinterest is more of inspiration and motivation. Like I turned that comparison into inspiration, instead of that comparison to being like, oh, I wish my life was like that. I mean, yeah, of course, like I wish my life was like that. I wish I was in Greece or like Bali or I don't know, somewhere else nice, the Maldives. But like just simple things like a few weeks ago I saw this pin and they're like they just put like sticky notes or something in the Bible, like marking each book of the Bible and stuff. I was like, oh, that's really cute. I want to do that. So then I just did it that night, and now I can actually find the books, and it's easier. But like just simple things like that, it's so much easier starting with little comparisons like that. Like, oh, I kind of want to do that, or like I wish I did that, or something, and like taking baby steps, because baby steps can lead to regular people steps and leaps and jumps and stuff. And so just like starting small is so much easier than trying to change your whole life around.
Mm-hmm.
One fell
Definitely.
swoop, so.
I don't know what else I really compare myself to other people with. Um, I mean, like sometimes just like fashion. Like if I feel like I don't have a good outfit on, and then I like see people with like really good outfits on, I'm like,
Yeah, no, literally me, because I almost always wear just a sweatshirt and like jeans, and then I call it good. And then I see other people wearing like actual clothes, and like they look good and they look cute. I'm like, oh, maybe I should like wear other clothes, or like maybe I should try to do this, or maybe I should try to do that. I don't know. What would be good? I don't know. And that's just so tiring, because I'm like, oh, I just want to wear a hoodie and jeans and my chunky feelers and then leave, because it's so easy.
Oh, wait, another thing. I feel like I was seeing a lot of like people in my major, um, like posting on like all over LinkedIn that they're like securing all these internships and stuff for like the summer. Like it's like, oh, congratulate them for like getting this position and all this stuff. And I was like stressed because I've been applying left and right to internships and not hearing a single thing. But now it's starting to kind of look up because, like I said, I have interviews. But yeah, like I was just like feeling really like, oh my gosh, like is my resume just like horrible and I don't know it and I think it's really good? Like it is like, I don't know, like what are they doing in their applications that I'm not? Like, am I not good? Like I don't know, but I'm feeling a little bit better about it now. Although the other thing, productivity, I've been getting down on myself on is the fact that I have not submitted my urban application yet. I've been working on it for so long. I just like I've had everything ready except I want to upload in like your company profile, like you can upload a portfolio, and I want to like have one uploaded. Like I want to have like a thing, even though I already built like a whole portfolio website and linked it. Like, I want to like have something for it and have them like not be like, well, she didn't attach a portfolio, but it's just been taking me forever, and I just have not had the time And I told myself I was going to do it before February came because they haven't announced any sort of deadline yet for the applications, and I'm terrified that they're just going to close out of nowhere.
Yeah. That's so hard. I believe in you though, Sam.
Thanks. I'll try to do it by the end of the week.
Get it done. Yeah. No, gosh, I'm so much like that. I hate not having a hard deadline. Like when people are like, "Oh, hey, Issa, can you do this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, when do you want to buy?" And someone will be like, "Oh, I don't know, just whatever you can get to it, like by this time." But like this time is like 2-3 months from now, and then like a month later, they're like, "Oh, have you started working on this?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, haha, I meant to do that, but I really haven't." I just need a hard deadline. Be like, "Okay, hey Issa, can you do this?" I'll be like, "Yeah." "Okay, can you have it done like 2 weeks?" I'll be like, "Yeah." That's just so much better for me. Sorry, little rant.
No, I feel it too. Like, I don't like when, like, it's like, okay, well, we've opened the applications or submissions for this, but we don't have an end date yet. Like, we don't know when we're going to close it yet, but it's open. And it's like, okay, so I could do it now, which, like, it's always good to do it, like, as soon as you can. But sometimes life is just so busy. Like, sometimes you just don't have the time. Period.
Mm-hmm. I am simultaneously the busiest and the not busiest person I know.
Same.
Like, I don't know how it works. I don't know how that happens because I literally, all I do is I go to class, I do my homework eventually, and I'll, like, watch TV all day. But then I swear, as soon as someone wants to make plans, I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I have this on this day. I have that on that day. I've got all these things on the days in between. But I can do this in, like, 2 weeks." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So good Lord, I don't know.
Yeah. It's funny, Riley and I, on, I think it was Saturday, we, like, really wanted to play Mario Kart with more than just the two of us. Like, we were, like, getting tired of, like, only playing us two every single day. So we were like, okay, we need to find someone who wants to come over and play Mario Kart with us right now. And so we were, like, texting all of our friends. We were like, "Are you free?" They're like, "No." And we're like, "We get it. It's last minute." We asked Aiden, who does not live here, like, and we were like, "Will you come play Mario Kart with us right now?" And he was like, "I work tomorrow, but Thursday?" And we were just like, "Yeah." So now tomorrow, we've had these plans for, like, almost a week now, but we're all just gonna play Mario Kart tomorrow. So
Cute. I love that.
yeah, that was, like, really off topic, but it just, like, reminded me of that, like, always just, like, randomly being, like, super, super busy, even though, like, you feel like you're not a busy person.
Yeah. And I feel like whenever I'm busy, I'm like, "Oh, I don't want to be busy. I don't want to do anything. I'm so tired of being busy, of being responsible, of, like, doing things." But then as soon as I'm not, I'm like, "Oh, I really just want to do something," because, like you were saying earlier, I hate being bored as well. I mean, granted, I can watch TV and movies all day. Sometimes I get really bored. I'm like, "I don't want to watch this," but I have nothing else to do. But I just, I hate being bored, and I can never find anything to do around my house because I'm like, there's nothing to do. I mean, I should clean my room, but don't want to do that. So I just, like, watch TV, and I'm like, gotta do it. But it's about the mindset of doing things, of being productive, of wanting to be productive, and of also, like, just, like, wanting to do things. I don't know. I feel like I sound so redundant. I really just feel like I'm a broken record right now.
Yeah, I'm a very busy person, but it's because I like to be a busy person. So I do feel like I still have a really good balance of, like, a lot of free time.
I feel like you do too.
Especially because, like, I don't know, my class schedule has been, like, really nice to, like, honestly, like, I feel like I have really open availability. Like, I have, like, pretty much the entire mornings.
Yeah.
And then, like, nights and Fridays,
yeah,
like,
no,
completely.
I was gonna say, and, Fridays.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I just think that in general, COVID or not, we should have these articles, we should have these TikToks, we should have these tweets, these Instagram posts, these Facebook posts, whatever. We should have these resources that tell us it's okay to not be productive, even like, even though everyone around you is. It's okay to take a day for yourself. It's okay to take 5-minute breaks every now and then. It's okay to be stressed out and take this time for yourself. Like, it's okay to not be productive in a productive world.
And, like, completely separate from, like, pandemic or not. Like, have nothing to do with COVID.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, I love that I've been seeing more posts and more things about self-care and stuff, but I really wish I would have seen more, like, so much more of it before, because there's a whole lot of time before there was COVID. So, but yeah, I'm hoping that self-care and, like, no longer, like, a whole lot of negative stigma around not being productive. I hope that all, like, sticks around post-COVID.
Me too. Alrighty. What do you say we do Song of the Week?
I was just about to suggest that. Oh, I'm so excited. I love it. What is your Song of the Week, Sammy B?
Sammy B's Song of the Week is Caroline by Briston Maroney. This song just makes me feel good. It's like, it's pretty sweet, kind of wholesome. It's just great, and it makes me really happy.
I want to listen to it. That's so cute. My Song of the Week, good lord. My Song of the Week is To Be So Lonely by Harry Styles, because, you know, it was his birthday on Monday, the 1st of February. And so I, of course, had to choose one of my favorite songs of his. Yeah, I just really like it. It sounds good. It's easy song to listen to. Yeah. But also, February 1st marks 1 month until Justin Bieber's birthday, because his birthday is March 1st. So he's about to be 27 as well.
I didn't know that.
Fun fact, yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
Same age. Wow. It's like, there's a lot of music artists that, like, in my brain, I can't comprehend them being the same age. So, like, Justin Bieber and Harry Styles, yeah, weird to me. Taylor Swift and Adele.
Literally.
Yeah.
The fact that Taylor Swift is older than Adele, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah. Crazy to me. Oh my gosh. And, like, intellectually, like, going back to Harry Styles, sorry. Intellectually, I know that he was 26, turning 27, now he's 27, but I just felt like he was 22, 23, maybe 24, and turning, like, 23, 24, maybe 25. Again, intellectually, I know how old he is, but, like, in real life, I just feel like he's only a year or two, maybe 3 years older than me.
Yeah.
Kind of annoying, but whatever. I'll get over it. But yeah, so I guess that brings us to the end of yet another episode.
Weird. I feel like we barely talked.
I know. I just feel like a broken record, though. So sorry if that's what it sounded like, though. But make sure to rate and review us on Apple Podcasts so that more people can find us. And also follow the pod, subscribe to the pod on whatever streaming platform you use so that you are notified and listening as soon as an episode comes out. And also, like, tell your friends to listen to the pod, because that's fun. It can be a nice little bonding experience for you and your friends. It's cute.
Yeah, you can, like, talk to them about it, and then you guys can, like, ask yourselves and your friends the same questions that we ask each other. It could be, like, a whole thing.
Yeah, you guys can start a podcast, too, and talk about the pods you listen to like we do. But yeah, so this is the end. Sam, thank you so much again for spending another hour of your week with me. It was so fun talking and catching up a little bit, and I hope you just have a really great rest of your day.
Thanks, Issa, and likewise to you all.
Bye.